Do you have
Hi.
a cup of tea? Oh,
Hiya. Hi, y'all.
good morning.
Morning.
Where's breakfast?
Hi, guys. Hello, family, and welcome back. Today's lesson is 165,
Oh,
and I have the privilege of reading this morning. Thank you. Let not my mind deny the thought of God. Sounds like a good objective, good prayer. Okay, here we go.
so are we a thought of God?
Yes, we are. We are ideas in the mind of God. All of creation is in the mind of God.
Okay.
Is it somewhere else?
So could it also be let not my mind deny myself?
It could be.
Could be. Let's see what he says.
Sis, you're blowing the cover. You're giving the ending away before we start.
Oh no. Sorry.
Okay, here we go. What makes this world seem real except your own denial of the truth that lies beyond? What but your thoughts of misery and death obscures the perfect happiness and the eternal life your Father wills for you? And what could hide what cannot be concealed except illusion? What could keep from you what you already have? Haha. What could keep from you what you already have except your choice to see it not, denying it is there?
Ooh.
That's one of those you gotta laugh. I don't have the kingdom of heaven. It's not here. Like, where's God? Okay, here we go. The thought of God created you. It left you not, nor have you ever been apart from it an instant. Isn't that beautiful? It is yours eternally. By it, you live. It is your source of life.
um, sorry, sis.
What?
Can we just back up a little bit? It left you not, nor have you ever been apart from it an instant.
Yes.
What was the next sentence?
It is yours eternally. By it, you live.
Okay, that's been omitted from the FIP version. By it you live, but they've taken out that the line where it says eternally.
It is yours eternally.
Yeah, that's a
No,
big one
it is.
to leave out.
It is. Uh, what do you say? What do you think? It's not anywhere else in the paragraph. You want me to keep going?
No, no, it's not. It's
Just
it's
gone.
so for me anyway. It that line is very, very important.
It is. He's really defining the atonement here.
Mm.
You're a thought of God. A thought of God created you. It left you not, nor have you ever been apart from it an instant. It is yours eternally. By it you live. It is your source of life, holding you one with it. And everything is one with you because it left you not.
Sis, you know what? I think I might be reading from a different lesson here. I cannot see anything of what you've read there, so I'm a bit confused. All right.
165, let not my mind deny the thought of God.
Okay, I'm on that lesson. Sorry, beautiful family. I'm bewildered. All right, because sis, do you mind if I just read this whole paragraph
Go.
from the FIP version?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, thank you. The thought of God created you. It left you not, nor have you ever been apart from it an instant. It belongs to you. By it you live. It is your source of life, holding you one with it, and everything is one with you because it left you not. Okay, you did get that line, sis.
Uh-huh.
Right. The thought of God protects you, cares for you, makes soft your resting place and smooth your way, lighting your mind with happiness and love.
Mm.
Eternity and everlasting life shine in your mind because the thought of God has left you not and still abides with you. Is that the paragraph, the same paragraph you have in the Circle of Atonement edition?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So forgive me. It's just the ego was doing an erase, you know. Please carry on.
Sure. And I just wanted to pause on that. The thought of God protects you and cares for you. You know, you're always one in God. God didn't just create you and send you off somewhere. God created you and God maintains your perfection and he sustains your perfection. He governs everything that pertains to your life and provides it. These are things to keep in mind when fear tries to come and knock on our door or push us around. You know, he holds you one in him, and there is no power to actually separate you from him. That was just a thought. And we loan it our belief, but we're free to revoke or rescind that and accept the truth.
So,
Mm-hmm.
so when I prioritize God
Mm-hmm.
in my life in every moment, in other words, my holy self,
Mm-hmm.
right? And that holy self is shared with all my brothers and sisters. No one's left out. When I prioritize that, then even here in the illusion of the dream, all my needs are met.
That's right.
Okay, because even here in the illusion, while any need I have is also an illusion,
Mm-hmm.
right? God's love for us
Mm-hmm.
is reflected
Mm-hmm.
in a way so that all of our needs will be met here,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yes, they show up in practical ways that we can relate to, understanding that everything that I ever will have need of, God already knows about and has provided, right? Not mythical me, but as the Son in the mind of God. God's creation is one whole. It contains everything. There is no need known to God because God is already all. So when we allow our mind to accept this truth that I'm an idea in the mind of God, so that all that I will ever think of or need or desire to bring me good or happiness is already included. It's right here in the mind. So that when we understand that truth, remember the healed mind projects healed imagery. So what seemed to be a problem before externally is whatever that problem is, the solution is given out there seemingly when the mind is healed back to wholeness. Only a split mind sees lack, sickness, a problem, right? A healed mind only looks upon the face of God everywhere and sees, the fullness of God. So there can't be a problem in God. And when the mind knows that, that mind doesn't experience it.
Mm-hmm.
So this is healing. This is the way Jesus only beheld the timeless, eternal now, the presence of God, the kingdom of heaven, and the face of Christ in every brother.
Beautifully explained. Thank you. Thank you. And last year or the year before, I think it was, when I had an insight or an epiphany, was that every time I believed there was a problem, it was revealed to me that I was the problem. All right. So it was the ego that was projecting the problem, believing in it first, of course, right, before the projection,
Yeah.
wanting it first,
Yes.
believing it, and then projecting it. Yeah.
Yes.
So as soon as there's a problem and we really do believe it, we have the experience of believing that we have to solve that problem independently apart from God, right? Okay. Yeah.
So that we never admit, oh, that problem's there because I want it there. Now, now it's given mythical me something to do apart from God. Yes. Which
Thank
leads
you.
to guilt. Here we go. All right. Who would deny, is that where we're at? Paragraph
Yes.
3?
Yes. Paragraph 3. Yeah.
Who would deny his safety and his peace, his joy, his healing, and his peace of mind, his quiet rest, his calm awakening, if he but recognized where they abide?
Mm.
Would he not instantly prepare to go where they are found, abandoning all else as worthless in comparison with them?
Totally valueless, meaningless, right? Yeah.
And having found them, would he not make sure they stay with him and he remains with them?
Mm. Yeah.
Deny not heaven. It is yours today, but for the asking, nor need you perceive how great the gift, how changed your mind will be before it comes to you. Ask to receive, and it is given you. Conviction lies within it. Till you welcome it as yours, uncertainty remains.
Mm.
Yet God is fair. Sureness is not required to receive what only your acceptance can bestow. So even if in our uncertainty, right?
Mm-hmm.
We don't have to be bulletproof or 100%, but our willingness. Simply asking and it's given. Are we willing to ask?
Mm.
Okay. Seems like this whole thought of God is just, the Father and the Son, one in being all of creation. It's the idea of total union, or just the idea of the truth of one. It's the thought of God. I am. Says, ask with desire. You need not be sure that you request the only thing you want, but when you have received, you will be sure you have the treasure you have always sought.
Oh, you know that feeling, sis, right?
Yes.
There's no going back from this point.
No.
Like Jesus says, once you've received this, once you've accepted this, would you look back upon a slaughterhouse with longing?
Yeah, that's right.
You know,
Yeah. Yes, 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 yes. I had to help our sister in writing a bio for Coreen, and she said everybody loves a story, and we talked briefly about the former life in California as an attorney and coming out here, and I just look at that like does not compute, cannot relate. It's horrific. It is horrific. The life in the fast lane of death, just totally asleep, no light. So wow, no, I would not exchange it for anything. I'm so grateful for the call.
did
Yeah.
you lose anything?
No, I did not. I left all the material things, guys. I packed just a car full of clothes, one dog, a Tiffany lamp, and a vacuum cleaner.
Oh, that's it. And we can see the lamp right there in the background.
Oh my God, it's hilarious.
Okay. I
Yeah.
did the same thing. I moved from one country to another.
Yeah.
I had $500.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
started a new life. Yeah.
It's, at first it was hard, but you look back and go, it really is stuff. It's meaningless. And again, you can travel into a far country, so it seems, And everything I've ever needed was effortlessly provided. Yeah, I've never
Amen.
never gone without. So
Thank you.
here he says, but when you have received, you will be sure you have the treasure you have always sought. What would you then exchange it for? Yeah. What would induce you now to let it fade away from your ecstatic vision?
Well said.
Thanks, Jesus. For this sight proves that you have exchanged your blindness for the seeing eyes of Christ. Your mind has come to lay aside denial and accept the thought of God as its inheritance. Now is all doubting past, the journey's end made certain, and salvation given you. Now is Christ's power in your mind to heal as you were healed. For now are you among the saviors of the world. Your destiny lies there and nowhere else. Would God consent to let his son remain forever starved by his denial of the nourishment he needs to live? No, he would not. Sorry, that was Coreen. I mean, yeah. Abundance dwells in him, and deprivation cannot cut him off from God's sustaining love and from his home. That is so true. No matter how far we think we've wandered, no matter what we believe we have done, the call for love is always within us.
Mm.
The memory of that ancient melody that we try so hard to snuff out for so long, and yet it's there and it's there and it's there, and that's God's call to the Son. Where are you? Practice today in hope, for hope indeed is justified. Your doubts are meaningless, for God is certain, and the thought of him is never absent. Sureness must abide within you, who are host to him. This course removes all doubts which you have interposed between him and your certainty of him. We count on him and not upon ourselves to give us certainty. And in his name we practice as his word directs we do. That's another biggie for those I know minds.
Mm.
Oh, I have to have faith. I'm gonna muster up some faith. I have to have certainty. I've got to be certain about what I'm learning. No, the certainty and faith are qualities of God. They come from God. They're already within us. That's calling upon God or the light in your mind, knowing that certainty exists in you already by virtue of what you are. Only his certainty will never fail.
And that comes from deeply resting in God.
That's it. Mythical me is no part of that. Mythical me has no idea what certainty is.
Mm-hmm.
His sureness lies beyond our every doubt. His love remains beyond our every fear. The thought of him is still beyond all dreams and in our minds, according to his will.
Let not my mind deny the thought of God. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you, sis.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, family.
And if you haven't heard, come join us July 1st in the year 2021 in the Dream of Time. We're going to be unpacking the text in A Course in Miracles. All the registration information is below, and I'm super looking forward to having you join us.
Sure. And for those who might be watching this in 100 years' time, it's still valid. You can watch the replays.
Yes.
Just register.
In the future Dream of Time, there will be a bank of recordings of what I have done and shared
It's
it.
already done, remember? It's over.
I'm having a moment. That's amazing. Yes, it's already done. How did I do?
Who's asking the question?
Exactly. Who's the I that wants to ask that question?
Exactly.
Hilarious.
Okay.
Thanks.
All right. I'm looking forward to tomorrow's lesson too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's good. Okay. Thanks, sis. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, family.